Kunle, please, tell me this is a joke.
He's my son.
And she?
She is the mother of my son, so she is staying too.
No, Kunle, you don't get to do this to me, not after everything. You brought another woman into our home.
Our home?
The house I built, the house I paid for.
In whose name?
This is not fair. This is not fair.
My name is Evelyn, and the day my husband brought another woman into the house I built was the day I learned that love without respect is just slow destruction. 7 years earlier, I met Kunal on a crowded public bus. I remember holding onto the rail, struggling to keep my balance. Then a voice said, "You can have my seat." I looked up. That was the first time I saw him. Kunal, kind eyes, gentle smile, or at least, that's what I thought. One conversation turned into many. Calls became habits. Habits became love. Within a year, we got married. Everyone admired us. We looked perfect together. But perfection sometimes is only an illusion. But marriage didn't come with everything we hoped for. Because after 1 year, 2 years, 3, no child, every night, I would kneel beside my bed. "God, please, even if it's just one," I whispered through tears. "Just one child. I will be grateful." Sometimes I would place my hands on my stomach in faith. "Lord, remember me. Please don't forget me." I went from hospital to hospital, tests, treatments, waiting rooms filled with silence and judgment. People smiled at me during the day and whispered about me at night. 7 years and nothing. Maybe she's the problem. Poor Kunal. But they didn't know the nights I cried myself to sleep. They didn't know the mornings I forced a smile. They didn't know how many times I broke. Quietly, I worked hard, harder than most. And when we decided to build a house, I gave it everything. My savings, my strength, my time. But when it came to ownership, I said, "Put it in your name." Because I believed in respect. Because I believed in us. Because I believed in forever. And now, forever stood in front of me, with another woman and a child. The words landed like a thunderbolt in my ears. "This is my son," he said bluntly, "and this is his mother. I had him before, or during, it doesn't matter. What matters is he's my blood, and he's coming to live here." The room spun. 7 years. 7 years of loyalty. 7 years of building a home together. And this was how Elle found out. Not with apology, not with remorse, but with entitlement. I cried that night. I begged. I questioned. At first, I refused. I couldn't accept it. But Kunal was stubborn, controlling, ego-driven. "This is my house," he insisted, "and I can do whatever I want." Eventually, worn down by emotional exhaustion, I gave in. "Let the child stay," I said, "but not the mother." Kunal refused. "If my son stays, his mother stays." And just like that, I found myself living with another woman. If I thought the pain couldn't get worse, I was wrong. The other woman, Sunshine, was not kind, not even neutral. She was cruel, calculated. Every chance she got, she reminded me of what Elle lacked. "I'm not leaving," Sunshine said one afternoon, leaning casually against the wall. I looked at her, exhausted. "I didn't ask you to." Sunshine smirked. "Good, because this house needs a real woman." I clenched my fists. A real woman doesn't destroy another woman's home. Sunshine stepped closer. A real woman gives her husband children. And that comment landed deep. Then things took a darker turn. Sunshine started manipulating situations. Small lies, tiny accusations. She shouted at my son. She pushed him. She hates him. And Kunal, he didn't ask questions. He reacted with anger, with violence. The first time he hit me, I couldn't believe it. The man who once held my hand gently now raised that same hand against me. But it didn't stop there. It became a pattern. And slowly, the house El built turned into a prison. One night, after another painful incident, I sat alone in the dark. No tears, no screams, just silence. And in that silence, something shifted. I stopped reacting, stopped arguing, stopped begging. Instead, I started planning. I began saving money secretly, investing, reconnecting with old contacts, looking for opportunities. And one day, without warning, I left. I relocated to the United States. It wasn't easy. Starting over never is. But I was determined. I worked hard, long hours, sleepless nights. But for the first time in years, I felt free. No insults, no fear, no pain, just peace. That was when I met him, Vincent, the managing director of the company I'll work for. First week, a calm voice asked behind me. I turned. Yes, I said softly. He nodded, studying me for a brief second, not in a way that made me uncomfortable, but in a way that felt like he could see beyond the surface. You'll be fine, he said. You seem like someone who figures things out. I gave a small smile. If you only knew, I replied under my breath. And Vincent noticed things, not loudly, not intrusively, but intentionally. You skip lunch a lot, he said one afternoon. I looked up, slightly startled. I'm just trying to catch up on work. He shook his head gently. Work will always be there. You won't. I didn't know why, but that stayed with me. I was married, I said suddenly. He didn't interrupt. I gave everything. I continued. My time, my money, my loyalty. My voice trembled. And in the end, I wasn't enough. I expected pity, or awkwardness, or advice. But Vincent simply said, that wasn't your failure. I looked at him, really looked at him. What do you mean? He met my eyes, steady and certain. Someone not knowing your worth doesn't reduce it. I felt something shift inside me, something I hadn't felt in a long time. Relief. I think I'm falling for you. His voice was calm, no pressure, no expectation, just truth. I looked at him, my heart racing. I'm scared, I admitted. He nodded. I know. What if it happens again? I asked. It won't be the same, he said gently. How are you so sure? Because I'm not him. Then softer. And you're not the same woman anymore either. You've been strong for too long. You deserve to be loved. When he proposed, it wasn't grand. It was simple, sincere, real. And I said, yes, not because I needed him, but because I wanted him. Because this time, it felt right. Then one day, my past came calling. Kunal. I almost didn't pick up, but I later picked. His voice was different, broken. I made a mistake, he said. I said nothing. The child, he's not mine. We did a DNA test. His mother lied. I've sent them away. I still didn't say anything. Please, come back. I'm sorry. I know what I did. I was wrong. I closed my eyes and finally spoke. I forgive you, but I will never come back. Months later, I gave birth, a beautiful baby girl. I held her close, tears of joy streaming down her face. After years of pain, I finally had my miracle. Vincent stood beside me, proud, loving, and present. The child had his features, his complexion, but my strength. And as I looked at my daughter, I smiled. And somewhere between the pain I left behind and the love I found, I realized something. The right person doesn't just love you, they restore you. And also, sometimes, God doesn't answer your prayers immediately because He's removing everything that would have destroyed the blessing. If this story touched you in any way, then you already understand why stories like this need to be told. Please don't forget to subscribe, like, comment, and share.